Well, as we just learned, during ArtPrize, you're going to be asked to give a thumbs up or a thumbs down as part of the voting.
That's right. I think they should add another category, though.
What?
How about the, I want to take this piece of art home with me category?
Well, maybe we can talk about Rick, about that option for next year. But until then, we do have an option for you. It's a place where you actually can buy artwork inspired by some of the ArtPrize entries, and it's called ArtFair. During ArtPrize, you are going to see some amazing artwork. Kind of makes you wish you can take some of it home with you. Well, this year you do have that opportunity, and it's called ArtFair. We are outside DeVos Place in downtown Grand Rapids right now, and we're talking with the Assistant General Manager of DeVos Place, Eddie Tadlock, and you've got something new this year. It's called ArtFair. Tell us a little bit about it.
ArtFair is a great new concept that we came up with in partnership with the Amway Grand Plaza Hotel. A lot of the artists last year wanted to sell their work, but they really didn't have a venue to do it. So we thought, why not offer DeVos Place as a venue? So we came up with the idea of ArtFair. So we have 45 artists who are registered artists with ArtPrize.
Nice.
And they're going to be showing their work here. Price range, everything from $10 to probably $10,000.
Okay.
But it's a great opportunity for the public to meet the artist, to kind of see their work firsthand, and really take a piece of ArtPrize home with them.
So there's a lot of win-win in this situation. Now you have some amazing artists, Eddie, that are actually showing at your venue here outside DeVos Place and inside as well. Now, for example, this right here, this is an artist from?
This is an artist, Anna. She is from Israel.
Oh, okay.
And she's one of our featured artists here at DeVos Place, and she's also participating in ArtFair. So again, you can see the size and the scale of this piece. This would be kind of hard to take home from ArtPrize.
I think so, yeah, definitely.
So she's done smaller replicas of this particular piece that she'll have available for sale at ArtFair.
That's nice. I understand this is called Copacabana Wave. Wonderful.
So it's a really amazing piece and an amazing artist. She does shows all over the world.
Okay. Wow, that is really, really cool. So quite an opportunity. A lot of people won't get the chance to go to Israel to see Anna where she lives, but they can get a piece of her work here. I know she's just one of dozens, as you could said. 45 people that are participating in ArtFair. Let's take a look at some of the others. A lot of you may recognize this artist we're going to be talking about next. He lives here in the Grand Rapids area, but his work can also be seen around the world. Eddie, this is a really gorgeous piece.
This is a wonderful piece, Pause and Reflect by Paul Collins. And it's really a tribute to the day-to-day heroes who work in the city. Picture here, you see some firefighters, you see some police officers, and Paul's also going to be showing in ArtFair. Now, this piece is 30 feet long, so this will be hard to take home from ArtFair. But he's going to have reproductions of this piece, which is great. So again, it's a great opportunity to come meet the artist, Paul Collins, talk about his body of work, talk about his inspiration behind doing this piece, and really take a piece of ArtPrize home with you.
Eddie, again, another very large piece and artists that are taking place in ArtFair.
Exactly. This is a collaborative effort between Missy Merle and Lee Brown, and it really speaks to the immigration issues taking place in the country. So their idea is to start that conversation on social issues taking place here and now. And you can see by the scale of this piece, this would be really hard to purchase and take home.
Oh yeah, you need a very
ArtPrize.
large wall for something like that.
Exactly. So they're going to have replicas or prints of the painting within this piece that you'll be able to purchase and take home. So again, you'll have a piece of ArtPrize to take home with you.
Yeah.
And not only the artists that are showing here in DeVos Place, but we have a wide range of artists showing in ArtFair from around the city. So the thousands of artists who've registered in ArtPrize, they'll be showing in ArtFair.
That is wonderful. 45 artists taking place in ArtFair for 3 days. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday this week. You'll get the opportunity to meet them and take a piece of ArtPrize home with you. ArtFair, check it out. Inside DeVos Place, that's at 303 Monroe Avenue in downtown Grand Rapids. Friday hours are actually 10 to 8 p.m. On Saturday, you can check out ArtFair from 9 a.m. to 10 p.m. and on Sunday, it's 11 to 6. Again, 45 different artists from all around the city are going to be there selling prints, replicas, images of their ArtPrize entries.
That's right, and it's such a great opportunity really to take a piece of ArtPrize home with you. If you want to find more information or to see a list of the artists that are participating, you can check out the website www.artfair2010.com, and it doesn't cost anything to look around.
No, it doesn't. It sure doesn't.
Yeah.
Just like the rest of the ArtPrize experience, that's what makes it so wonderful, is that everybody can come down. It's free.
And accessible to the public. You know, I've been here since 4:45 this morning, Rachel, and one of the most interesting aspects, you know, we had winds over 70 miles an hour and did some serious damage to some of the ArtPrize exhibits down here. This enormous card here, I don't know if you can get a scale on this thing, but I'm going to walk over here. I'm almost 5'6", and I'm not wearing heels today, but this card is just enormous. So you may wonder, how is it possible that this didn't become a giant parachute? Well, I talked to the artist here, who, by the way, his last name is Storm, which is really ironic, right? Well, this is actually structurally engineered to withstand winds of 90 miles an hour. And I love this. He said that the saying on his greeting card came to him in a dream, and I love the end of it. Ignite your determination, go big, live and love large.
We love that.
Awesome. That's our new motto at 8 West. And they want to invite people to come down and sign this card, make a donation to DeVos Children's Hospital, sign the card, and again, just think about somebody who inspires you to reach for the stars, to dream and live large.
Yeah, well, of course, with a card this size, we basically need a venue that is very large.
Yeah.
And for this entire hour, we have been in the parking lot outside the Bob in downtown Grand Rapids. This is one of the biggest venues for artists here at ArtPrize. They've got artwork outside, they've got artwork inside. You can go in and check it out. One of the places that we really like to visit this past weekend when my family was walking around were these kind of safari type animals here. And I've seen a lot of kids actually over here, more than anything else, kind of touching. As Rick said, we want to be careful and try to keep young folks away from some of the things, but it is so cool and so cute. The different scope, you know, from a giant card to this metal work of animals. We've got a giant nest. As we saw at the beginning of the show, we have a really cool piece, a sculpture with panels, and lots of kids out here today because a lot of schools had to cancel school.
That's right.
Today because of the weather.
Widespread power outages across West Michigan. Even Grand Rapids Public Schools completely closed down today. So that gives a lot of families, a lot of kids, a lot of people the opportunity to come down and get a sneak peek. Because remember, voting doesn't start until 6 o'clock this evening.
Yeah, and actually there's going to be a big beginning to the beginning of ArtPrize. And in just talking with folks, I was being sent text messages and emails about so many receptions and parties happening tonight to kick off this really huge event in downtown Grand Rapids. A lot of the artists are in town right now, and these parties and receptions are being held to honor them and the hard work that they put in for months into making this happen.
Exactly. So we're so happy to be able to kick off the ArtPrize experience this year with our live on location 8 West ArtPrize extravaganza.
Yes, it's wonderful. We're going to be back in the studio tomorrow. We're going to have so many more great things to talk about. We want to thank you for joining us. And of course, like always,
Stay West.
Stay West, folks. See you later.